So I wanted to do a weekly recap every week because it's a weekly recap. Um, I wanted to go through SPY, Tesla, Nvidia, Meta, AMD. I'll just go through some random ones and see how this works. But I'll go over like 5 quick picks that I think are pretty interesting. I guess we'll start with SPY over here since I already have the ES futures open. And I hate these ads, but let's go. Yeah, so here you could see you have a broadening wedge pattern here, which is descending, so it's bullish, but you have a descending and ascending wedge here, which has been getting stuck around here. I say we could go down a bit, but we're definitely going to test up for sure before this breaks down. And I could see this breaking down, so SPY looks like I would just wait to short this. I wouldn't go long. Maybe it could be a week, it could be a day or two, but I would wait on this one. Now let's look at NQ, which is QQQ, but features. Same broadening wedge here. Kind of got stuck around this area, which is a good sign to go and try to break out. But let's zoom in here closer. And you see that, yeah, rejected, 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 and rejected. I could see more downside to this. I would be short here. I would actually start averaging on shorts. If it does break out, wait for that retest to buy and then go long and see what new pattern it forms. But so far, this one's a pretty tough one because usually you have, look at this pattern way before, you have it going down and then back over here to resistance, back down all the way to support, and you just have this, but it's been going down here. If it doesn't hold, we might go back and test this line over here. So I could see a short here, but it might just be choppy for a while and then break down. So yeah, this market's been pretty choppy recently, even around this whole area. So you could still go short and long, but I would wait so far for these setups. Right here, I would start going short and put like a monthly or something. I would not trade weeklies at all on this market. I actually got wrecked on Nvidia trying to short this. I think right here for the gap down, and then we had a gap up, shooting star right here. Yeah, so now we're looking at Nvidia. I just decided to go through this. Ignore all these other lines. We do have a descending wedge here, which is very bullish, but I was actually hoping to get a bit higher on here, so this line might look a little weird, but then when you zoom in, you can see a clear trend line here that it just can't hold. It gets pulled back down every single time. I kind of like this pattern here. Right when I saw it touch this, you had to go long. Yeah, but there's been a lot of like shooting star, which means you're just gonna go back down, but this one actually went back up, so I would wait on Nvidia. Let's see if I could zoom in a bit more. I would wait on Nvidia for a bit. Just because here we could try to test this trend line again, and there's a higher trend, the trend line that's a long-term trend line, which you could see from here, all that. Yeah, but if you want to go short on here and buy out a monthly, 2 months, maybe a leap, something, because I could see it. There's a gap fill here for sure. It's so clear. I think everybody's probably paying attention to this. 141. This is a daily chart. I'm only doing daily because if I could do hourly and give like a breakdown of everything, and you could see probably more gaps in it, but I wanted to do a quick video since this is my first like weekly recap video. and I'll do these every week and go over things. But so far, everything looks like it can't break through. If it does, you're looking at higher highs and all these good things, but nothing in the market tells me anything. And I'm sticking to the trend. Whatever plays, whatever I see is what I'm playing. Some may say, "Oh, you're having like a cup and handle here," which is kind of weird looking, but you could see some bullish patterns. Like this was um, a bull flag here, kind of forming, but it hasn't. A lot of things have been getting rejected around this weird trend line, and you could see it on other places like QQQ, for example, right here, here, and here. And then you have gaps on the way down, and yeah, I would be short. Um, like I said, a monthly, yeah, buy like something a month away, and don't go in too heavy. Start averaging in because we might have a bit more choppiness coming, but let me do one more and then I'll post this and see how people react to it. Maybe nobody watches it, but I posted some of these plays on stock twits, and you know how that goes. Some people, I just post what I see and how I'm looking to play it, but you don't know until Monday comes and we see, does it break out? You play the retest and then you go back up here or something. If it breaks down, then you know you're gonna fill this gap down. So that's how I trade. That's how I play these things. I'm never like 100% bullish, 100% bearish. Um, but I would average down anytime it hits this trend line because it's been getting rejected so much, and the gaps. Let's see. Let's look at Apple. All these are gonna have the same type of pattern. They're all tech stocks from QQQ. Yeah, you could see rejection. So I drew this trend line because I was like, it's too choppy here. If it does break the upside, I mean, you're going to test this trend line, which is a very longer term trend line from, yeah, I got to take these ads off because it's annoying. All right, so yeah, this trend line goes back to January 14th, 2022. Well, basically January. Every time we touch this, we break down, and we touch it again, break down. Maybe not all the way to lower lows, but we have been pretty low here. So I drew this one just because I'm like, there has to be something. Why is it getting rejected here, here, here? So it's been getting rejected like crazy. Some may say this is a bull flag, bullish pennant forming here. But that bullish pennant did break down. If you actually zoom in here, yeah, because the bullish pennant would possibly be forming here. Oh, it's kind of stuck in there, so we might have some range here. These are hard trades right now. So if any of you guys are like, what should I do, or I don't know, I would say have a very good stop loss. And always play the retest. It breaks out, it's gonna come back down. You're gonna have time to get back in. Don't worry about it. It breaks down this way, it's gonna try to test back up, and then you buy it, you short it here, and then hopefully you get the 138 on Apple or the upside of it'll go 152-ish and then 150, close to 156, and yeah, that's where you pretty much take your gains. And if you were short and if it's at, just stop because you're gonna start losing money on, depending what you have, a weekly or. But yeah, always go monthly. Those are the picks for this week. If there's anything, comment. I'm on StockTwits, Twitter, pretty much everywhere, Instagram. And yeah, hopefully this video helps you guys choose a side, or like I said, wait till Monday, look for confirmation of a breakout, or however you guys trade, maybe a whole different strategy than what I do, but that's what works for me, and I'll see you guys next week.